Hello, beautiful people of the internet world. Wow, it's been so long since we've seen each other, right? I have some excuses, of course, they're just excuses. Where we left off last was me talking about the Kinsey IPL laser. And I was talking about how it had burned me a little bit, so you can kind of see I've got my stuff down there. So today I'm just gonna talk about how I healed my scars, basically. And this doesn't have to be just for, you know, if you have laser IPL scars, this can really just be for anything. I'll try to insert some pictures if I still have just like other random scars. Like you could maybe see this one on my forehead a little bit. It popped up in my Snapchat memories about a year ago. I burnt myself because I was being a dumbass and I dropped a curling iron on my forehead. So that left a scar, and it had faded pretty nicely, but using some of the products that I'll show you, it really helped lighten it up. Just hop right into it. These are going to be the products that I use, and I'll try to link everything in the description below for how I healed my IPL scars, and just also healing and lightening other scars that you might have. So if you're new to my channel, if you're not subscribed to it, go ahead and click the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you can turn on my post notifications and never miss when I do post. Anyway, let's get into this. So the very first product that I'm gonna show you guys is pretty much like the Lord and Savior. If you have any type of like stretch marks or scarring, or just like dark marks or whatever, this is gonna be the #1 product probably in this video that you'll need to use, and then the rest of the things that I'll show you will just be kind of in the routine that I have. But when I actually got my scars or whatever, shortly after that, this is what I picked up. There we go, okay, bio oil. So you might have seen commercials, YouTube's been playing a lot of commercials for it. So the application says apply twice daily for a minimum of 3 months, and if you're using it for your stretch marks during pregnancy or whatever, it has some different instructions to it. I've had this, so can you see? It's pretty much empty, and I've had this since probably August, and now is what? Mid-November, so it does last you a long time. It's 25 milliliters. I picked this up from Target, and it was about $4.99, $5.99, something like that. So the little one really is pretty inexpensive. They have like a bigger bottle that's closer to $20, which seems a bit expensive, but once you use it and you know how well it works, I would totally spend $20 for it. I'll probably just continue buying this just for like my skin sometimes, because it can get really dry. So that's one of the things that I really started using, that really took my scars from like dark to like really lightening them up. It's been a long time now, so my scars are still kind of there, but they're not dark. They're actually like lighter than my normal skin tone, which is interesting, and I'll be interested to see the change that happens as I start completely like losing my summer tan or whatever. The deeper that we get into winter, I'm starting, well, I guess I don't really have tan lines, so you can't see. I'm starting to get pretty light, but just wait until like January, February, I'll be looking really yellow, like the same color as these walls actually. So it'll be interesting to see like my scar journey then. But yeah, you can pick that up from Target. It's like $4.99, $5.99, CVS, Walgreens, Amazon, whatever. Amazon always has everything. That's like the holy grail product that I would recommend to use. You just use it twice a day, and a little goes a long way, usually right when I get out of the shower. So I actually think that I've only been using it once a day instead of twice, and it still really works. So #1 product is bio oil. Then moving on, this is another product that I really like. I always want to call this like PBH or something, but PFB Chromabrite. This product is for ingrown hairs, razor bumps, and like uneven skin tone. I used this a lot whenever I was religiously going to get waxed and things like that, because my skin became really sensitive and like to hyperpigmentation and just ingrown hairs and all of that stuff. So this really worked for me. This is another product that if you want to see like really quick results, that you use twice a day. And then just for like maintenance and upkeep, you use once a day. I will say that this product is a little bit pricey. It's 93 grams, but you know, we're in America, or I'm in America, so I need some milliliters on there, which I don't see how much that is. But yeah, it's like this size tube. This is one of those, it is a little bit pricey, but it's one of those things kind of like the bio oil, a little goes a long way. I've had this for at least 2 or 3 months, and I've gotten really, really good use out of it. And then yeah, it does come with like a roller ball applicator, so you just, you know, roll it around on the area. Yeah, you'll use this. Like I said, for quicker results, use it twice a day. And then just for like maintenance and upkeep, use it once a day. One of the things that I will say about the PFB Chromabrite is that it does cause you to like peel, or like your skin to kind of shed, which sounds really gross, but it's just peeling back all those layers of like dead and like damaged skin, and giving way to the new cells underneath, or so that your body can create new cells. So you will need to make sure that you're like exfoliating with that, and probably, I mean, now is a good time to use it because I think we'll be a little bit more covered up because it's winter time, obviously. In the summertime though, you would just want to be careful about using it. If you are going somewhere, you're gonna be showing those parts of your body. If that's something that you would be like self-conscious about, because it does take a little bit. And I was saying it is a little bit pricey. I haven't bought it in a while, but it usually is about $30 or so for a tube, which, you know, can be a little bit expensive, but it does last for, you know, a few months. And like I said, like that the bio oil and that PFB Chromabrite are the 2 holy grail products that I would use. Use them both together, you know, if you can. And those are the ones that will really, really, really help just keep your skin overall healthy and glowing, but then also removing all of those dead layers of skin, all of your dark marks or whatever, and really help with lightening your scars. I think that it's important to just exfoliate in your skincare routine and like your shower routine in general, but especially if you're using products like this and trying to like lighten areas of your skin. Anyway, so with exfoliating, I usually try to exfoliate probably at least 3 times a week, and I use a couple of different products for that. Here's one of them that I use, which is a dry brush. This one, probably backwards, is by EcoTools. I think I picked this up from Target as well. It was probably $5 or $6, maybe a little bit more expensive than that, but under 10, definitely. And I like it because it just has this little hand thing on it, and you just, you know, scrub your body. Actually, you don't go in circles like that. You kind of go in like flicks. So yeah, usually I'll just use this on like my legs and well, actually no, I use it all over my body. But it's a dry brush, so you do this before you get in the shower, and you just, like I said, go in like little flicking motions on whatever part of your body that you're using it on. And the cleaning is pretty easy. You'll just, you know, kind of rinse it every so often, maybe put some soap in it or whatever, and let it dry. I usually just hang it by this little thing in the shower to let it dry. And it kind of reminds me of like a brush for a horse, which is just letting y'all into my mind. So yeah, that's a really good one, and I'll use that in combination with like my other exfoliating tool, which is using like a sugar or salt scrub or whatever. I would just say don't be too abrasive with it. But yeah, just work it into your routine. It really doesn't take too long, you know, do my whole body in like 5 minutes before I jump in the shower, and then I'll exfoliate again with a salt scrub or a sugar scrub. And like the scrubs that I'm currently using, I love salt and sugar scrubs. Right now I'm using a salt scrub, I guess just because I find them to be a little bit more abrasive, and I do quite like a pretty abrasive scrub. Like, I wouldn't say that my skin is super sensitive though either, so that works for me. But anyway, here's one of the products that I'm using right now. It's kind of a glare, sorry, but this is a Dr. Teal's scrub. I picked this up from Target as well. Obviously I have a Target problem. One is Dr. Teal's, it's pink Himalayan salt scrub. Can you tell how like, it's pretty thick, so it's not like very liquidy or whatever. So like I said, it's a little bit more abrasive, which is just something that I like personally. And I use that, like I said, in combination with using the brush or whatever. Sometimes I'm not always the best at using the brush, let's be real, but I am really, really good about exfoliating like 3 times a week or so, like I said, with just a regular exfoliant, and that's one that I really like right now. Then here's gonna be my final product, and I guess this one doesn't have to be super specific. This is just, there's such a glare, sorry. Just like some Lubriderm lotion. I don't tend to use Lubriderm. I usually just use like Jergens or something like that. But this was one that I've had since the summer that I picked up, because if you can see, it's got an SPF in it. And one of the things that I was mentioning in my last video, when you're using any type of like laser hair removal, it's really, really important to hydrate your skin. So also, you know, drink your water too. That's really gonna help your skin, and just, you know, the shedding of your old skin cells and regenerating new ones. So, you know, everybody always says that, stay hydrated, but you know, stay hydrated, it's really important. But also just using like lotions and things to put those oils and like those nutrients and whatever back into your skin. Like I said, if you're using any type of laser hair removal or just in general, I think it's important to wear sunscreen or an SPF. That one I like in particular because it's not super like heavy or greasy or anything. I will say I don't find it as moisturizing as my other lotions, so during the summertime it worked really well for me because you just needed something light anyway. But now that we're getting to colder weather, I know my skin's gonna be a lot more dry, and I'll need something a little bit richer, I guess, which is why I really like Jergens lotion. So if Jergens made one with an SPF, that would probably be like, but I don't know if they do. Say altogether those products, well, minus the PFB, altogether those products, so the bio oil, like an SPF lotion, sugar scrub, and then my dry brush is under like $30. So really relatively inexpensive. I think that's really affordable. And those are all things that really helped me to heal my scars, and then also just, you know, to take care of my skin on a daily basis, just for regular maintenance. I'll put some pictures in too of what my scars were looking like before, if you didn't see them in my last video. If you want to watch that video, I'll put it in the cards or something up top. You can go check that out. But if not, I'll just insert a picture, because I think this video is useful for everyone who's just trying to heal any type of scarring or whatever, and kind of my journey and how that's been. Thank all of you who are supporting me and continuing to come back to my channel and watch everything. I'm really gonna try to work to get some more videos filmed and like uploaded for you guys. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment for me below, or hop onto my page at Christian Styles. Like I said, if you guys want to get more personal, can ask me questions about how I'm healing my scars or what other products I recommend or whatever. Or if you ever have like a styling question, you can always pop into my DMs on my Instagram page and message me there, and we can chat a little bit like that about that. Anyway, you can do that. Subscribe to my channel and hit those post notifications, and then you'll never miss when I post a video. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been really busy, but I'm trying to get back on track for you guys. Give this video a like and a thumbs up, and stay healthy, take care of yourself, wear a mask, and be nice to each other. All right? Bye.